being here this evening. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your schedules to come and hear my story. I don't have a PowerPoint presentation because I started putting one together and I realized that there are only so many downward arrows that you can put on slides. So just imagine my life down, because that's basically what happened. So I didn't realize how vulnerable and how exposing this experience would be. Because when I was preparing this, I suddenly looked at the story and I was like, oh God, I'm like the doffest person on the face of the earth. But I'm hoping I'm in a safe space, so guys, don't judge me and laugh and clap loudly and look enthusiastic. I really appreciate it. So my entrepreneurial journey began in 2008, and it's every aspiring entrepreneur's dream come true. And that the company that I was working for at the time went into liquidation, and myself and my business partner were in a position to take our clients and set up a business without any restraints, without any implications. There was nothing stopping us. So we had this fantastic foundation for growing what was going to be the most amazing business in the world. We had a very good, very loyal client base. We retained most of our clients. We had a great working relationship. We'd worked together for about 5 years. We were very clear on our roles and who was going to do what, and everything was fantastic. And off we went, and we started up this business. By month number 2, we were managing to pay our salaries from the money that we had generated within the business. At the end of our first year, we'd turned over in the region of 1.2 million rand, or it was turnover. I'm not sure what the margin was, but we were operating at a profit. By year number 5, we were turning over in the region of 250,000, and I didn't know what had gone wrong. We were losing clients. I knew why we were losing clients. Somebody had come into the market, and it was a communications company, and was completely undercutting our pricing. They were offering the same service, the same quality, the same product for a third of what we were offering. And as much as our clients loved us and as loyal as they were, somebody offers you that, you're going to take it, and you're going to blow off the person that you love, no matter how much you love them. And we still have lunch regularly because we just love each other that much. But I'm not paying you anymore because somebody is way cheaper than you. And I felt absolutely desperate. I didn't know why this had happened. I didn't know what had gone wrong. I certainly didn't know how to fix it. And it put myself and my business partner's relationship under strain because we were both kind of blaming each other. It was my fault because this was my responsibility, and it was her fault because she had babies and wasn't focusing enough, and so there was a lot of tension brewing, and things were just, it was a really shitty space to be in, and I was in a black hole and I didn't know how to get out of it. And then through a series of pretty weird events, I ended up in the 10,000 Women program. And suddenly I actually realized for the first time in my life that to run a business, I needed business skills, not communication skills. And I went on this program and I could suddenly see what was wrong with my business.
Sure.
And by God, there was so much that was wrong. So I'm going to just share a few of the things with you because I could probably speak all day about what was wrong. So the biggest problem that we had was a lack of leadership. And any research that you do into great companies, it boils down to a really strong leadership team or a really strong leader. We didn't have that. We each knew our roles, and we'd gone from being employees of company A to employees of company B. And even in my weird little naivety, I thought that was cool at the time, not realizing that we'd actually lost that leadership layer. So there was nobody that was actually driving this company strategically and going, what's happening in the market? What are our competitors doing? What's happening digitally? I missed the entire fourth industrial revolution. You know, we were printing, it was good. So there was nobody that was doing that. And the key learning that I want you guys to take from that is, regardless of how big or small your business is, be the leader that your business needs.
Sure.
Even if you are a freelance one-man show or a two-man team, take control of that. Otherwise, you're basically on a bus that nobody's driving. And it's a key thing, having good leadership. The was that we didn't do any new business development. Started with a fantastic client base. They loved us. We were making money. Everything was fine. And gradually, through pricing, for various other reasons, we started losing clients, and we were not replacing them. And at the time, the communications company was specializing in statutory and stakeholder communications. So we were working with our clients twice a year during the year-end and the interim results. That put us at a minimum of a 6-month sales cycle. So when you start panicking and looking for new business, it's at least 6 months before you bring in business. And you generating 250,000 Rand and trying to pay 2 salaries and run a business with that. New business development is crucial. You have to keep selling, keep bringing in the clients, keep that pipeline open. Even if you're at a point where you think, I can't cope with any more business, then you need to look at restructuring things behind the scenes. And if you're not bringing in business, sit down and look at why and fix the problem. Don't do what I did and just shove it aside and go, it's fine, things are going great, we're making money, we can just roll with this. I'll fix it whenever. Okay. The third key thing was we had no clue about our finances. I knew there was enough money in the bank to pay our salaries and pay our suppliers and settle all of that until there wasn't enough money. I didn't know how much profit we were generating. I didn't know what our operational costs were. I didn't know if we were operating efficiently, if what we were quoting was actually reflective of the work that we were doing. I certainly didn't know what our competitors were charging. And when I bring this up with people, I often get told, oh, but Richard Branson famously claims, I don't know if this is true, he can't read a balance sheet. Maybe it is true, but I can guarantee you, and I will lay my life on this, Richard Branson knew when he had to whether his companies were making money and how much they cost to run and how much he had to charge people to earn that money. You need to know the same thing. Know your operational costs, even if it's more or less. Know whether you're generating a profit. Know whether you're factoring those operational costs into your quotes. Or are you just covering your cost of sales and celebrating because you're making a 60% profit, but you're not actually factoring in your salary or your rent or your phone bills or your IT bills? Okay, so those were the key things that I learned from this. And the one thing that I want to just leave you with this evening is that when you decide to open a business, you are no longer a communication specialist or a recruitment specialist or a plumber or an electrician. You are a business person. You are a business owner. And as I said before, that comes with a separate set of skills. And you have got to empower yourself with those skills. There are many accelerators, many incubators. South Africa is one of the highest in the world in terms of incubation and acceleration facilities that are available. They're free. Use them. And empower yourself and turn yourself into a proper business owner.